Wednesday, hump day, as they say, don't they? Right, I'll put you there. I'll get the chat up. I'm going to blow your minds today. Mine's has been blown already. Yeah, don't you love it when you find out things that you had no idea? Hold on a minute till I get the chat up. Where am I? And mute the sound. There we go. There we are. Gottes, let me put it on live chat. Gottes, let me put it on live. Sound down. There we are. Good morning, lovely Maddie. Bar, good morning. Stuart, good morning. My beautiful Sky. Good morning, Sky. From somewhere else, good morning. Jenny, good morning to you. I'm telling you, I was blown away this morning. You're from Israel, so you don't understand. Well, I hope you enjoy watching what I'm doing today. Mystical, good morning. Mason, good morning. Gold Dust, good morning to you. I'm doing good, although we're in lockdown again on Friday, so I'm a bit put down with that because you know I love my swimming. Haley, good morning to you. You know I love my swimming and everything like that. So Friday at 6 o'clock, Glasgow and the surrounding area, we're going into lockdown again. So my swimming's shut on Friday, and it's for 3 weeks, which means I'll be locked down on my birthday. My birthday will be locked down. Thank you very much, Bar. Right, are you ready to get your minds blown? Right, like mine's is blown this morning. Are we all ready for this? Yes, Goldust, I'm fed up with it. I'm a wee bit depressed with it all. Right, I'm going to show you something, right, that I learned this morning. Maybe you know this, right, but I didn't know this. Right, there's some lipsticks, right, some nice purple lipsticks that I've got. This one's for Makeup Academy. This one's Makeup Revolution. This one's Makeup Revolution. Right, wait till you see this. Pip, good morning. Right, just your normal lipsticks, right? See how you've got the wee colour bit at the top? Watch this. You can screw it off. And there's lipstick in it. Who knew? Who knew? Look. Who knew that happened with these kind of lipsticks? Right, what one's that? That's Makeup Academy. Here's a Makeup Revolution one, right? There's the wee tip. It comes off. Look. Eh? All this time I've been putting lipstick on, I had no idea that's what happened. I'm telling you, my mind's blown. Look, there's a nice one there. Let's see. Oh, was he a nice man, Sky? Look. Now, you need to get your lipsticks and give this a go. I'm telling you, who knew? Look. It screws off and you've got a wee lipstick in there. There you go. My mind is absolutely blown. I've got about 50 of these kind of lipsticks and they've all got these little wee bits here at the top. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look, your wee lipstick. Look. Who knew? And that, I love finding out things like that. Well, now you just need to rush and get your lipsticks and give it a try. I'm telling you, I had no idea, but there you go. Amazing. Amazing find. The purple lipstick just doesn't go with the whole face right now, but... Pip. Not unless if he was a nice man, you know, you could maybe give him your number, but yeah, if he's a problem, just tell him to F off is always a good way to put them down. Thank you very much. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you very much for watching my videos. Oh, my nail polish colour. I happen to have it here. It's the one I got yesterday from B&M's. And it's good because the glitter doesn't come out. It's inside this wee bit. See all the glitter? And it's these two that I used. One, two. This was £3 for all of these. So I used that one and that one. That's the name of them. But I want to keep the little box because I'm going to use the glitter for something. But I'm glad it wasn't a glitter bomb. Good morning, lovely Sarah. Oh, did you get it for your daughter? I'm sure your daughter's going to love it. I mean, that's great, isn't it? All the colours. And it's a nice wee present for £3. See, it shouldn't matter how much you spend. That should not matter. And I'm a gift giver. I like to give gifts. You know, I like to give people gifts. Wait till he's a laugh, right? I was just laughing with my mum. Remember I told you the whole story about Victoria Beckham with the panic room, and I thought it was a room that you went to panic in, right? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Right, my poor mother. She was watching the news yesterday, right? I don't know if he's aware of this. She was watching the news, and there's a big motorway down in England, and someone stole a lorry full of Apple equipment, iPhones, tablets, all this, and it was like millions of pounds worth of things, right? Products. So my mum's watching the news and they're talking about all these apples being stole in this van, and she's saying to my dad, I wonder why they would steal apples. That's a funny thing to steal, isn't it? And my dad's going, that is funny. And my mum's saying, maybe it was for cider. Maybe they were stealing apples to make cider or something like that. It must be. Who really wants to steal apples? That's crazy. And then she figured out it's Apple iPhones and stuff like that. I says, Mum, I've done it. See, we must be the same. I says, it's easily done. See, my mum and dad aren't really into technical stuff. So she just heard that all these millions of pounds worth of apples had been stolen. She was like... Good morning, lovely Ashley and Hayley. Good morning to you. Yeah, what a shame. Listen, you might not have seen the mind-blowing... Yeah, I've just put it out the road. Mind-blowing thing that I figured out this morning. Your lipsticks that look like this little bit can screw off, or you pull it off, and there's lipstick actually in here. And that, I mean, see, I'm blown away. But I want to go and screw them all off just to doubly check. Look at that. Little lipsticks. Who knew all this time? Who knew? Thank you very much, my nails. Yet they're sparkly today because I'm going to do I don't know if I'll be doing a video today or tomorrow, because I've got a new palette on the way. Eventually, after months, my pumpkin spice, Too Faced pumpkin spice palette should be delivered. So hopefully it'll come today. If it comes today, then I can do a pumpkin spice video for Saturday. Good morning, there's my lovely Isn't that amazing? I'm absolutely blown away. I've got loads of these lipsticks and not once did I ever think to do that. Look. Isn't that amazing that you've got a wee lipstick in a lipstick? Yes, Guy, another palette. I know. But this palette I had ordered, as I said, months ago from, is it Beauty Bay or Look Fantastic or something? One of the it is a revelry. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm amazed with this. What was this? Oh, the pumpkin spice. I'd ordered it ages ago, right? Pre-ordered it. And £40 too, right? That's a lot of money for a palette for me. And nothing, no palette. And I had looked on the thing and it was sold out. And I wrote to them and said, how can it be sold out when I pre-ordered it? How can this possibly be? How can this be happening? So they sent me a thing back saying, once we get it back in, you'll be one of the first to get it. And I'm thinking that I better be one of the first. So eventually, after all this wait, it's on its way here. So hopefully Saturday I'll be doing a pumpkin spice look and I'll be sniffing the palette. I love things with fragrance. I love makeup that smells nice. I always smell my makeup. Something weird about me. I smell everything. See, even when I finish my lens to the pool and I come out and I take my towel, I smell my towel. I'm a terrible one for it. Yes, well, you know that I love you and I'm always here for you and just watch happy stuff. Keep happy stuff. Watch Christmas things always cheers me up. Do you know what I was watching yesterday and it was really good? A pantomime. As you might know, every year on Christmas Eve I usually go to the pantomime with my son, but of course this year we won't be able to. So you can watch them on YouTube. So I was watching them on YouTube, and it was a great feel. I like things that make you feel happy and you know cheer you up. So that's what I watched yesterday. Yes, I know. Poor M. See, it's the internet trolls. The internet trolls are see when they get a hold of you, they won't let go. So you've got to just let go of them and move on, and don't even watch them. Don't, and even if you hear that they've been saying stuff about you, just leave them to their own misery. Just let them wallow in bad feeling, and come over here and have a laugh with us. Have a laugh. Thank you, Haley. Well, we're all looking out for you. We're all nice in this chat. We like to embrace the happy things in life, especially on a Saturday. I like a bit of happiness, you know. Yes, that's a beautiful saying, Sarah. People who mind don't matter, and people that matter don't mind. Very true. From somewhere else, I'm going to do a perfume video as well soon because JC's always asking me for a perfume video. So I'm going to do a perfume video soon, and there'll be a lot of sniffing. There'll be a lot of sniffing going on. The place will smell amazing though with all the different fragrances that will be getting sprayed. I'll need to open a windy. I'll need to. A windy is a window, but in Glasgow we call it a windy. I'll need to keep a windy open when I'm doing my spraying. Where's my lilt? There's my lilt. I can't believe that about the lipsticks. That has actually blew my mind this morning. All this time, all these years. Thank Emma, just put it in a wee bauble. Thank you very much for get conditioner in my ear. I swear that was conditioner. It looked a bit suspicious, but it was conditioner. Hi, Golfer Girl. Golfer Girl, wait, I'll show you the amazing thing that we discovered this morning. See your lipsticks, right? You've got lipsticks, all different kinds of lipstick. And you've got the colours on the top. Did you know that you can screw this wee bit off? Look, and there's lipstick in it. Pippa, no. I've not been doing anything bad, honestly. It is conditioner. Isn't that amazing? Look. All these years I've been using lipstick, and who knew? There's another one, and you just twist it off, look. I keep saying it's a learning channel as well. I keep saying it. It's like magic, that. I can't believe that. That's amazing to me. I'm glad you got some sleep. Good. I'm glad you got some sleep. Sky, honestly, it was conditioner. You could use anything to get the lipstick out of it. You could see. I've got the wee stick things in the room. Look, but you could look there. Look. Yeah, I mean, Isn't that amazing though? Isn't it? Simple things in life like that, the simple things in life like that really get me. There we go. You've learned something new today. If anything, you've had a wee lesson on something. There's my lovely Valerie. Good morning, sweet Valerie. Yes, see, I've got the little lip applicator sticks. I don't know what they're called. See, all these makeup people on YouTube, they know what they're talking about. I wing it. Kind of like my ASMR, I just kind of wing it. Do my own thing. But they wee sticks is great. Christine, it's your birthday today, right? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I like pink and I like purple. I think they're my favourite colours, pink and purple. I always sing, if it's your birthday, I'll sing happy birthday. I'm not the best singer. I know that. I know my sing. Although, see, when I'm in the car driving and I've got the radio or something turned right up and I'm belting out Katy Perry, I think I sound identical to her until the music stops or something like that, and then I actually hear what I sound like, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I hope I didn't have my window down there. But I belt it out in the car a lot, especially now with the Christmas songs, they're getting belted out. Elton John, Step Into Christmas, that was getting belted out this morning. Thank you, Sophia. Sophia, just put me elastic bands round it. I just felt like that. Look, see how curly my hair goes? That only happened after chemotherapy, believe it or not. I don't know why it does that to you, but it does it. Makes your hair curly. It was making my eyebrows were coming in curly. I was coming in with tight curls in my eyebrows. It was a crazy time. Oh yes, Step Into Christmas. Oh my goodness, I love that song. Step into Christmas, step into Christmas. Dee 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 dee. That's what I was like this morning driving. Da da dee da da da. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. That's what I was like to people. You know, I'm a Sunday driver every day of the week. I'm in no rush to go anywhere. So I like to go nice and slow. And if I see something, I give way to them. When you go, if somebody's want to come out, I let them out, you know, come out the car. That's what I'm like. See, here, we might do that on Christmas Day, have a wee sing-along. Right, we'll need to do that. We'll need to have a wee sing-along. What we'll need to do on Christmas Day is a stream yard one, so that if you want to come on and belt it out, you can come on and we'll belt it out together. Oh yeah, Last Christmas with Wham. Jenny, I absolutely love that one as well. That's probably up there, my top 3 is Wham. And poor George Michael, and he died on Christmas Eve as well. I mean, poor George Michael. Oh, a Rolling Square sausage. Oh, yes. Oh, we need a Rolling Square. I've not had the Rolling Square sausage for a while, but it's the bomb. Sky, that would be beautiful. Can you imagine Sky coming on and singing in her beautiful French accent? You and Harvey, oh my god, Em's got a fantastic voice, and Harvey, I'm telling you, Harvey's got an amazing voice as well. You know, I get goosebumps when I hear people singing really, really good. Yeah, Jenny, I'm glad your wee boy likes that song as well. I know, I loved George Michael as well. There's lovely Jacqueline. Good morning, sweet Jacqueline. Do you know what song I love with George Michael? The one that he done, that he was in the toilet. Now I don't know if you know the story of that. Right, I'm going to tell you the story about it, but I'll try and not be too rude. George Michael met this fella. Everybody knows George Michael was gay, and he met this man he was attracted to, and the man was attracted to him. So the two of them were attracted to each other, and the must have the mood came on both of them. The mood was there. Yes, let's go outside, Valerie. So they decided they just couldn't wait to get home to a house, and there was a public bathroom. And the two of them went in there for a wee snog and other stuff, right? But George Michael, as soon as he took out something, the man turned around and arrested him. He was an undercover policeman. An undercover policeman arrested George Michael right there in the toilet. So he did. And it was a big scandal and all that. Big scandal. And but the good thing is George Michael done a video, Come Outside it's called. And he's in a bathroom and he's dressed as a police officer. And in the bathroom's got a disco ball and all that all going. And George, I love that song. And I love that he done that. That was great. But imagine a police officer doing that. That's a wee bit of a shame, isn't it? That's a bit of a shame. I know, he was so handsome. I was shocked, but then again, I was shocked when I found out Freddie Mercury was gay. And how could I not see that? How could I not see that Freddie Mercury was gay? But there you go. I had no idea for a long time. Sky, I really don't. Public toilets. See, if I go into a public toilet, I hover when I'm doing a pee. You know, I don't like to bare my bottom to public toilets. You know, so I've got used to the floating technique where you float above the toilet. You don't actually touch. Your skin doesn't touch the toilet. So I can't imagine having romantic time in the toilet. But it just shows you that the George Michael and this undercover policeman, there must have been sparks flying between the two of them for them not to be able to wait to get home to a nice comfy bedroom or something like that. See if I've got to do a number 2 in a bathroom, right? This is too much information, but I tell you like it is. If I need it, right, if I'm a number 1, I can do the hover technique. If it's a number 2, you've really got to sit down, haven't you? So what I do is I get all the toilet roll and put it on the toilet pan like that and make a little, I don't know, a little cover like that, and then bare my bottom to it so I'm sitting in toilet roll. Porta potties, I know, they're horrible. Sky, can you imagine it? He wasn't dressed as a police officer though when he was. I don't know why they were trying to entice George Michael into that whole situation. You know, wanting romantic time and anyway, that was a shame. That was a shame for George Michael, but it was great he done that video afterwards. I love that video. Porta potties are terrible. See, I remember I had went to Hampden, that's Glasgow's main football ground, and there was all porta toilets, and I thought, no chance, I'll hold it. If I've got to hold it all day, I can't imagine going into the football porta potties. See, I make my own toilet thing with toilet roll. I take wee bits like this, a toilet roll, and put it all round the toilet pan like that, and then sit on it if I've got to sit down. Oh my goodness. See, I've never been to a festival, Sarah. Yeah. See, men are dead lucky. See, I'd like a penis sometimes, right? Just to pee with and maybe give it a little play as well. You know, I'd like to try that. But I'd like to write my name in the snow. That's one thing that I would love to do. You know, have the snow and then pee my name, and then see the wee bit at the end. That's the dot in the I. beep, like that. I would love that. Yeah, see, we went for Christmas songs to me having a penis. That's how this chat goes. That's how you've got to be 16 for these kind of things. You never know what's going to come out my mouth. Jenny, my favourite. Oh, see, me and Valerie were talking about, it's hard for me to pick a favourite Christmas song. I love Wham, of course, Mariah Carey. Who doesn't love a bit of Mariah? Susu, good morning. Do you know about other Mariah Carey video that gives me the giggles? Here, I don't know if you've seen it. The one that she's dressed up as Eminem, right? And it's something about you're chasing me all the time or something. I can't even remember it right, but apparently Eminem and Mariah Carey were dating. See, this is all new, Amy. We're dating, and then they split up, and then obsessed. Yes, the Mariah Carey obsessed, and Mariah Carey dresses up as him. She's got the goatee and everything, and she's sitting on a bed and all that. She's acting like Eminem like that. It's absolutely hilarious, right? And then the good thing is, Eminem, now he raps for a living, that man. That man could rap empty into the ground. He does a diss on Mariah Carey. And says the most amazing, well, it blew my mind. I had no idea. Sarah, yes, Fairy Tale of New York is up there, my top 3. That's my top 3. Is Fairy Tale of New York, Mariah Carey and Wham. But I love them all. Do you know what other one I love that's very underestimated is oh my goodness, what's the name of it? Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue. Let me get this right. Melikimakimaka is Hawaiian's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melikimakimaka. I love just saying that because it's Hawaii for Merry Christmas, and I feel as if I'm being exotic and talking another language. Of course, it's not in Hawaiian, it's absolute broad Glasgow accent, but I love Melikilikimaka. I think that's a great song, and it reminds me of my favourite movie, which is National Lampoon's Christmas. So that's very underestimated, that one, but I love that one. And you've also got the Hawaiian theme in it, so when you're doing your housework, you can do that as well. Yes, Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone is a good one as well. I've got that in my wee playlist. Yeah, the Chevy Chase. Do you know, I love that part where he's looking out and he's fantasising about his pool and all the children and all that are there. And then you see Cousin Eddie and his leopard pant budgie smugglers. Who doesn't love a bit of, leopard print budgie smugglers for a Christmas? That's all. I don't mind that. I don't mind that in my stocking. Yes, Elvis. Do you know Harvey sounds like Elvis? Harvey that comes in here has got the same kind of voice as Elvis. I've always thought so. Cousin Eddie in the shitter. You've got to love that part. The shitter's full. The shitter's full. And the couple that's next door that are yuppies, we called them. I don't know if that's a bad word nowadays, but we used to call people yuppies. I hope that's not offending anyone. Because you never know. Because words we used to say years ago are bad words, and we didn't know they were bad. But we called them yuppies that would go about with like Filofax folders and laptop computers. They're next door. They're next door to National Lampoon's house. Imagine being next door to them. They got a Christmas tree through their window. Remember, that's great. Oh, Frank Sinatra, yes. ASMR craft video. Did I not say hello to you? How terrible am I? Hello, my beautiful, sweet ASMR craft videos. I hope you're doing good today. Hello, Angie in beautiful Australia. Summertime in Australia, they've all got barbecues going and out in their yachts and stuff like that. See, I like to go about Google. I like to go about Google Maps. And I've been to Australia a few times in Google Maps, just going about people's streets, looking at their houses, seeing what their gardens are like. That's the nosy level of me. That's how I like to do a bit of blind twitching. I like to take yous with me as well if anything's going on. You know, just to make sure everything's in order in the neighbourhood, I like to do that. Well, that it doesn't end there. I go on to Google and go about streets. I've been in India, I've been in Vietnam, I've been in Japan, I've been in everywhere, just snooping. What am I like? Snooping. That's all you can really call it, but I like it. It's a good pastime for me. Just going about people's houses, and I just drop the wee guy. You know how you drag the wee guy? I just take the wee guy and drop him in the middle of somewhere, and then go about the streets and look in the shops, zoom into the shop windows to see what they're selling. That's as if you haven't done that. Give it a try, you'll be hooked. I love doing it. Oh. In fact, see if you hear about like famous people where they stay and stuff like that. I've not seen a golf girl. I've not seen anything creepy. No. When I hear about where famous people stay, I Google map it. Right. So there's a man in the UK called Julian Clary. Right. I love him. He's a gay comedian and he's very flamboyant and all that. He's fantastic. I just love him. And he's got a farmhouse down in Kent, right? So I thought, okay, farmhouse down in Kent. I found his house. I found his house. Listen, I'm not going to be stalking the man or sending him anything through the post or nothing like that. I just wanted to see where he stayed. So I found it. I found where he stays. It's beautiful. See, if I had money, that's the kind of place I would go. Big, big farmhouse with chickens and everything like that, all just roaming about the place. Ducks. Oh, that's where I would go, down there in Kent or something. I'm glad you're always better after coming on here. We're not into drama. We're not into that kind of stuff. We're not into all that. They can go, everybody in the drama can just be over there and do their own thing. I'm not interested. Just do their own thing. But not over here. This is a nice place. If they come over here, they're getting booted out. Not allowed in here. That's where they go. That's just the way it is. I like happiness. I like a happy channel. I like somewhere where people can come. Jenny, I'm loving I'm a Celebrity. Loving it. And as I said, it brings out a bit of sadistic stuff in you that you never thought in a million years that you had. I was talking to my mum about this morning as well. Like that poor fella in with all the snakes, which is his phobia, right? He's got a phobia for snakes. And he's in this like coffin type thing under the ground with all these snakes. And he's screaming, the poor man. The sweat is dripping off him. He's screaming, he's going, happy place, think him a happy place, think him a happy place. I'm sitting here going, look at that. And then I think to myself, who am I actually? That's terrible. But Jenny, I'm enjoying it. I didn't think I would because it's not in the jungle. But I'm enjoying the whole castle thing. And do you know, ooh, I've got goosebumps. Do you know what my mum said? And I hope they do it. I would love them to do it. See, when all the celebrities are all tucked up in their bed at night, I would love someone to put on a ghost costume or something like that and just kind of walk about like that. That would scare the shite right out you, wouldn't it, in that kind of castle? Good morning, lovely Dee Dee. Yeah, I felt sorry for him as well, but I laughed. And I thought, oh, I'm a bad person. But it was funny. Because you know he's not going to, he isn't going to die. He's not going to die. So that's why it's funny, because it's nice torture. If you can get it. Oh, Lemmy, my son loves him. Yes, my son loves him as well. He's hilarious. Do you know, Sophie, he done a great music video, Lemmy, and it's know how the nursery rhyme, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, knock at the door. See if you type that in Limit 123, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because he's got the beat going, and he's doing this song very seriously, and it's brilliant to watch. Jenny, I couldn't watch the eating task. See, while they were eating, I was hiding the whole time, and I was just looking like that, and I can't. Well, it gives me the boat. It gives me the boat watching that. I don't think I could do it. I would like to do it. I would give it a try, but I think my insides would make me sick. You know, they had deer testicles. I think it was Vernon that had to eat a deer testicle. I don't even now thinking it. My mouth's watering. Sky, stop it, Sky. Fizzy cheese, Sky. Fizzy cheese. Give Sky some fizzy cheese as a task. Oh, they were eating. There was deer testicles. There was cow's udders. An eyeball. Um, one of the lady, she's vegan, but she didn't get off lightly. She had to eat a thing called vomit fruit, right? I don't know who's going to be going, oh, for desserts, I want a nice big vomit fruit for desserts. Maybe with some vanilla ice cream there. Oh, can't wait. You know how like you do with like apple pie or something like that? Oh, vomit fruit she had. And fermented tofu and something else, but seemingly it was stinking and everybody was like, oh, that's right. So they had all the kind of things. I wouldn't be. I would have to try and do it for the rest of your campmates, but I think I would be. I would be sick. I wouldn't be able to do it because, I mean, my mouth's watering and now just thinking about it. But they managed to do it all, which was, yeah, the sheep's penis. There was a sheep's penis as well, that get ate. Oh, oh, oh! Not the whole thing, just the tip. Just the tip of it. Yeah. But do you know these celebrities had to eat that, and we were all laughing at them, going, and of course it was that poor boy Jordan again, and he's going to be nominated for every task because it's hilarious to watch him suffer, which is terrible to say, but that's why we watch it. Yeah, just the tip, Sky. Sky's never heard that before. No, see, I don't think I've heard of that before either, Sky. Do you know what was worse, Valerie? When Vernon done the sheep's, was it a sheep's testicle, right? He says when he was chewing it, stuff was coming out. And I was like, oh, 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 no, 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 no. And Ant and Dec make it worse because Ant and Dec make it worse because they're talking about it the whole time, you know. But it was a good laugh to watch. It was good. I was hiding like that, watching that. But yes, golfer girl, I was doing it all morning. I was doing it all. See, if you want to lose weight, watch some of that because I've not ate a bite all day and I'm not really feeling hungry. Now, can you imagine having to eat? The whole camp depends on you eating the things. Imagine the pressure. Imagine the pressure. The eyeball as well. That's a badging. The eyeball's a badging for me because the lens is hard. Oh. You'll be eating snail. Do you know, I've never had escargot ever, Sky. But I think they make it with garlic and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. But that's another thing that... Yeah, see, they used to eat live things, but see, since last year or something like that, they're not allowed to eat anything that's still living, which is good because when they used to eat the witchetty grubs and things, they'd be still alive. And all the worms and things like that, they'd be wriggling up. I can't, no. So they're not allowed to do that anymore. Yes, Dee Dee, and see watching them and they're gagging. They're gagging. I'm sitting here hiding it. I'm gagging just with the sounds that's going on. That's what was happening this morning. But it's been good because I've not ate a bite and I need to lose some of the weight. So every time I'm wanting to eat, that's what I'm going to think of that. I'm going to think of some deer testicles. Do you know, I never ever thought I would say that phrase. I never ever thought I would say that phrase. I'm just going to think of deer testicles. It's just everything's happening today new. Like the lipstick, for instance, that's a new thing that's all happening. No, Dee Dee, I've never watched that. Don't please don't Google that because I know what it is. I've never watched it because I know what it is. Sky, don't Google it. No, you really don't want to know. It's just sick people doing disgusting stuff. I know it's horrible. And the Lush, I absolutely love the smell of Lush. I love Lush stuff. Oh my god. I wonder what he thought was a nice scent if a Lush shop wasn't a nice scent. Oof. See, I imagine working in a school and having, because kids are sick quite a lot. Pip. Uh, Lush, the Lush shop. Um, it's it's like soaps and sprays and things. I get Honey I Wash the Kids is my favourite one. My daughter Amanda used to have a wee channel that she done a lot of Lush stuff. It smells amazing. It's all amazing stuff. Gabby, I know. I'm going to need to make this an 18. So you've never heard the Lush. See if you look up Lushtopia. That's my daughter's channel, and she talks about lots of Lush stuff. And she's not been on for a while though. Yeah, I love the Honey I Wash the Kids is my favourite scent. But there's also a soap that I love, and it's fig leaf, and there's actually like bits of fig leaf in it, and it's creamy and it smells wonderful. Yes, it's kind of like Bath and Body Works, and they do. In fact, if I get the perfume down here, I think I've got some Lush. I have this one here. This is American Cream by Lush. It smells so good. That's another one I really like. Oh, Pip, that's terrible. My son is going to have a nut roast. Um, so if, he'll have a nice nut roast for Christmas dinner. And there's actually quite a lot of things now that he can get. He can get vegan sausage rolls. Yes, they sell perfume as well, Sky. You can get pies and all sorts of stuff. And he likes sweet potatoes, and so I mean he'll have a nice dinner. Does she not have her Lush videos up? What is she up to? I've told her to get back on it. She's been busy right enough, but she's not been doing her wee channel. I wish she would get back into it, but well, Peter loves going to Greg's for the vegan sausage rolls and things that they sell, which is great that people are branching out into that kind of thing. Valerie also does perfumes that smell identical to the real thing. I got the Yves Saint Laurent Manifesto perfume, and it smells identical, and I'm not kidding, to the real thing for a fraction of the price, and it lasts all day long. So, um, Valerie, I don't know if you could put a link to your wee your scents. People can maybe have a look. She's only got her Bosk monitor video up. I'm going to need to see her. I said, where's your videos? Because she done loads and loads of Lush videos and she was enjoying doing it. And then she had the split up with her boyfriend and then she just didn't do it anymore. I know she's been working hard. She works hard, Amanda. Um, so, do you know I've never had, Sky? Chestnuts roasted on an open fire. And I'm meant to be a Christmas person. Never ever have I had a chestnut roasted. And I would love that as well. I'd love to try chestnuts roasted on an open fire. So I would. Ooh, you can get delivery. Oh, maple and pecan pastry. Oh, that sounds. See, I love nuts. I love nuts, but not like the I'm a celebrity kind of nuts. Like good nuts. You've not chest. See, I've never had that. Golfer girl, we have just in Asda, my Asda, we have got a Japanese street food kind of. When you walk in the door, it's like a wee bit that they've got a couple of Japanese people in there. They're frying up and making stuff, and it's all Japanese street food and sushi and stuff like that. I'll need to branch out and get a sushi one day because I've still never had sushi. Ah, see, that would put me off finding a worm in my chestnut. Sky. Ah. You can make sushi. I've never had it. Never had sushi. I would love to try it. I don't know why I've not tried it. I think it's just I don't know if it's just the look, but I'll need to, because they've got, as I say, they've got the street food up there. But it's getting out now because that's us. Friday lockdown. And see, when I up my gym this morning, they had their Christmas tree up. It's like, oh, you've got your wee Christmas tree up and everything. So they were all even the people that work there and everything were all disappointed. And so that's we're all in lockdown. But I told people that all this party that was going to happen. Ooh, butterscotch pie. Oh, yours was burnt. See, that's putting me off the chestnuts roasted. I'd need to roast them myself to make sure they were good. Ooh, chocolate, yeah. Yeah, there's loads of people here as well get their Christmas stuff up. Because, listen, it's been a terrible year and see if it brings a little bit of joy and happiness in your house. Put up your Christmas stuff. Mine's has been up for a while so everybody coming into the street can see. And, well, I've got stickers on my window and everything. I've went all out this year, I don't care. Huh? You've just yes, Minecraft video, we're going into lockdown from Friday at 6 o'clock. I don't know why they're waiting to Friday at 6 o'clock. I don't think the virus cares about that, but anyway. And we were originally hoping for 2 weeks, but it's 3 weeks that we're all in lockdown again. I was saying to the people up swim, and I'll be locked down for my birthday, and I don't think my daughters will be able to come and see me on my birthday. It's not the gifts, it's just a wee kiss and cuddle that I miss. Thank you, Andrew. Everybody's saying that. I just put it up in little bunches. My birthday's on the 2nd, yeah. No, but we're not coming out lockdown to the 11th. So that's my birthday this year. I'll need to do a live stream like that. No. 49. Listen, but honestly, I'm not bothered about my birthday. The only thing is I usually get to see my daughters and get a wee cuddle and kiss and stuff. But I don't think that'll be happening either. So I'll just need to wait. Oh, Valerie, see, it might go into lockdown because, as I say, the numbers are going up and up again. So, but I'm not surprised about my area. I've been telling you about the mad parties that people are all having all round about me. Raves during a pandemic. And the shops yesterday, when I went up to B&M's yesterday, there didn't seem to be much social distancing going on, right? I had my mask and everything, everybody had their mask on. But there wasn't, and people were like fighting over a set of Christmas lights and all that. It was chaotic. I was glad to get out alive. See, by the time I got into the car, the sweat was lashing off. Felt as if I'd climbed Mount Everest or something. I mean, you're ready for a fight. See, when you're ready for a fight because tension's high. Tension. And I never even went down the toy aisle. I never, and because I've got all the presents for the kids, but I wouldn't even go down there. It's Dyson with going down the toy aisle. Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry that you never got to see your dad. Yes, I know, Valerie. Online shopping is the way to go, Sarah. That's what I'm doing. But saying that, I'm glad I went out yesterday because I got a lot of wee things, as I said, and they weren't that expensive. But it's not about the price or anything like that, and it's not about Christmas. Isn't about gifts. I'm not all about getting presents. That doesn't bother me. I like just having my Christmas dinner and my family round about me, and I'll be on talking to yous, of course, because yous are like my family as well. And I couldn't not come on and say Merry Christmas to yous. What kind of person would I be? But that's it. I've put her thumbs down for her. Unsubscribe. Bye bye, Blueberry. Ah. Naked Lady. I've not seen Naked Lady. I have not seen Naked, which makes me think about that maybe somebody's put a complaint in or something. Or maybe she's had better luck later on in the day. Maybe she's realised that my time zone that I go between 7 and 8, maybe she's not getting the best luck because I didn't even want to look at her. I was busy bringing out my swimming costume and stuff like that. Valerie, I've got that monk's wine in there. I might have that, or it might just be my usual Russian flavouring. Oh, the Riddle Man was crazy. The Riddle, and I get the blame of that. I get the blame of that. But I suppose it was my fault. I suppose it was my fault. Yes, Guy, that wine that you hate, that's served in a whiskey glass full of ice. Yes, there's a good chance, Valerie, that the kids will be putting me to my bed again. It's a tradition. It's turned into a Christmas tradition, right, Mum? In you get, into your bed. They come in and they tuck me in on Christmas Day. Well, the whole time I'm just saying I love yous, and crying about it. I'm a crier on Christmas Day, what can I say? I cry a lot. But it's a happiness cry. It's about happiness. And drunk. And drunk, of course. Drunk happiness. Yeah, the Riddle Man, I swear to God, the Riddle Man was frightening. Do you know, my mum said maybe he thought I was alone. Maybe he'd just seen me at first and thought I was alone and was coming out like that to the bushes. But then my 6'3" ex-husband was there. He's thought, what do I do? And he's come up with the riddle. But do you know the amazing thing, even to this day, was me and my ex-husband, we didn't even need to verbally communicate with each other. We just looked at each other and we both knew exactly what the plan this was going to be. Oh, Mrs. Doubtwater, I don't know what she'll be doing. She'll have her kilt on anyway. She'll have her kilt on, so she'll be doing a Highland fling. That's what she'll be doing. She'll be inviting the butcher down. Hopefully we can mingle with people in Christmas though. Yes, and she'll be enjoying her pickle. She'll be enjoying her pickle. It's 4 a.m. It's 19 minutes past 10 in the morning here. I cry, but I cry with happiness, so I do, because I'm so grateful for my family and everything like that, and my wee dogs, and and I think about people that's less fortunate. So I do, like that wee man. That I kind of get the vision of that wee man out my head that I seen the other day, sitting up there in the cold and the wet ground with a wee sign. Breaks my heart. Well, if everybody sticks to this lockdown that we've got for 3 weeks, hopefully we can enjoy our Christmas. There'll be no glitter left on that pickle. That pickle will be smooth. Mrs. Doubtwater will have a very festive vision. Won't she? Yeah, the butcher would get a surprise with that. Be twinkling. Twinkling. Oh, oh dear. Yes, yes, Dee Dee. I'll never look at a pickle the same. I'm open minded. Sent me a wonderful gift. Well, sent Mrs. Doubtwater a wonderful gift. That's probably the best gift she's had. uh, oh, I know. It makes me so sad. And see, when you think of the countries that we're in, like a lot of us are in the UK or America, Canada here, and other places around the world that are wealthy countries. I mean, they're wealthy countries, and we've still got all these poor people living on the street. What is going on? That's what gets me. I mean, I don't understand it. Yeah, it's a shame. See, I think how lucky I am. And sometimes, even now, when I'm lying in my bed at night and I'm all warm, tucked up with Poppy's always in with me, and I'm looking out my window and it's a windy, blustery night, and I think of people that are in shop, you know, entries and all that, trying to stay out the cold. It breaks my heart. Well, that's good, golfer girl. That is a good thing. And I know there's a lot of people that are struggling to pay their mortgage and things like that. That's why, see, Christmas presents this year, guys. I wouldn't be going crazy buying people Christmas presents, because this is a different year. And this year, we should all just be thankful that we're all still alive, right? And we've got family, our friends that we can talk to, and that's what Christmas should be about this year. That's what it should be about. That we've all got each other. We're all here, and you can talk to, well, me and everybody else in the chat. You can talk to all your friends and stuff. But it's a completely different kind of year from this year. Listen, we're going to go down in history. Do you realise that? See, in years to come, people are going to talk about the pandemic in 2020, like people talk about the plague of London, right? Years and years ago. We're going to go down in history as we're going to burn books, wear masks on. That's a wonderful cause, Dee Dee, the animal shelter. That is truly a wonderful thing that you're doing there. Yes, Sarah. See, that's what I do. Sometimes I feel sorry for myself, and then I snap out at it and think, what am I doing? Yeah, everybody, we'll be in books. We'll be in books. They might look back on our videos. See if they look back on mine. They're getting a whole look at what 2020 does to people. Turns you into this. I was perfectly normal before I started the pandemic, and now look at me. Oh. Yes, it's become too commercialised. See, when my mum and dad were wee, do you know what they got for their Christmas? They got an apple or an orange, and like I don't know what the money was back then, but they got like enough money to buy them a sweetie out the shop. That's what they got. But for me, it's not. It's not presents. It's not presents for me. It's just the feeling of Christmas I love. And see if it snows. Oh, I love sitting here just watching the snow. And there's something really peaceful about the snow, and it makes the place look lovely and clean. I'd see. I don't know if anybody else thinks, but see when it's just a white canvas out there, and it's all sparkly, it just looks lovely and clean and peaceful. And when you open your door and you're listening, there's hardly a sound. That's peace for me. That's peace on earth. That's what that is. We could have never, Valerie, we could have never believed this kind of stuff would be going on. See, quite frankly, right, see back last December, if somebody was going about with a mask on, we'd be saying, look at that idiot there with the mask on. What do you think of that? We're all going about it now. It's the norm. It's the norm. Yes, I just hope that. See, another reason I'm coming on Christmas Day to talk to you is some people might not have to talk to on Christmas Day, and I would hate that. I would hate for someone out there that's maybe watching this that doesn't type in the chat, that didn't have MD on Christmas Day to talk to or anything like that. So, I mean, I've not got much, but what I have got is like a good ear for listening, and sometimes I've got some stories to tell you. Although I think you've probably heard most of them by now. Maybe give you a wee giggle or whatever. So I'm going to do that on Christmas Day anyway. Come on in, have a wee chat. I might come on while I'm doing my makeup, or I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Yeah, I hate driving in the snow. I hate driving in the snow. I hate driving. I've got the fear. I drive white knuckle like that. My face up at the window like that is what I do. Normally I'm like singing and all that in my car, but in the snow, because your steering wheel, you could do that and it would just go. Because we don't believe in snow tyres. We like to live dangerously. Just normal tyres out there on the ice. I tell you, see my old house, there was a big hill, and nobody could get up that. See, if it was snowing, nobody could get up that. People would try, and then you would see them start to slide down the hill, snaking backwards like that. Oh, that's scary. That's scary stuff. Yes. See, you break. Do you know the best thing that I do? And I was taught, and in fact, I think it was my ex-husband and my ex-husband's father, my ex-father-in-law. He was a lorry driver, and he used to drive. And my dad was a bus driver, and they used to drive like big buses and trucks. And my ex-father-in-law, he used to drive away up this place called the Rest and Be Thankful. Right, that's the name of it, and it's a big long hill in Scotland, and it's called the Rest and Be Thankful. You can see a little dirt track that people used to walk up it years ago before there was like cars and stuff like that. And see when you're going up this road and you look down, it's like it's terrifying. It's terrifying. So um, when he used to come down hills and stuff, he says you never touch your brakes. You you slow down by going down your gears. That's what you do. You slow down by go down your gears like that. So that's how I drive it. I try not to touch my brake. I just go down my gears in my car, and that slows you down. Because if you touch your brake, phew, you're spinning. uh, See, can you remember? Was it last year or the year before? My brother and his wife went away, and I was watching Flash, and it took me something like 2 hours to get. Normally, it takes me 10 minutes to get to his house. It took me 2 hours to drive to his house. It was terrifying. I was really, and again, I was. See, by the time I got in, the sweat was running down the back of my neck. Yes, it's a learning channel. I can't believe that about the lipstick. That's amazing. No, that is honestly that's blew my mind today. Who knew? It's not as if you're actually going to use this, but You know, say you did run out your favourite. That's amazing, isn't it? Who knew? You're in Chicago, yeah. See, you think we'd be used to it. We get snow every year, but we're still crazy drivers. You know, and there's no outdoor snow tires. We like to live dangerously here. Good morning, lovely Angela. Yes, you live in a beautiful place, golfer girl. I know. See, I'm frightened of the snow and ice now because see if I fall, I'll break a blooming hip. I'll break something. So if I go down in the snow, mum down in the snow, I'd break something. Do you know the thing is that I always that's weird to me. See if you do fall down in the snow and you've really hurt yourself, you laugh it off. If there's somebody else there that sees you, you go like I fell there, blood. You know, instead of going, oh, you know, you laugh it off, and then you come in like, oh. Yeah, look at Alaska and places like that have got snow like for months and months and months. They get a thing called cabin fever. I suppose that's like lockdown for us, but for a lot longer than but we do. Jenny, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm coming off as well because I've been on quite a while. My goodness, look at that. But thank you all for coming in. Happy Wednesday to you all. Have a look at your lipsticks. Have a look at your lipsticks. See, that's weird. That's weird. It's a different world we live in for advertising stuff like that. That would never happen in the olden days. So thank you all very much for coming in and spending time with me and giving me a wee laugh this morning. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and I'll be back again tomorrow. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye everyone.